Why don't you just attach to Harrison's team? Yeah, that sounds good to me. If you guys get done ahead of time, let me know. If you need a bit more time, also let me know. We'll flex with it. As long yes. Yeah, just create a teleporter pole, and actually we need to go and create one at the. I'll create one at the actual spawn point because the respawn is different from this area. Just go ahead and create one uh, right outside. I say I will probably assault that area from. Yeah, why don't we push in from the north of that little where I have it boxed in? We could actually push in from Trachea if need be. Here, one sec. I'm gonna join your group so that I can group message you. Actually, I have an extra radio. Go ahead and do you have a 343? All right, yeah. Just put one at the north end, Clinton. Radio check 79er. Nice. Mhm. This is magical, Matusek. Hey, Matusik, you hear me? Matusik, do you want any live fire over your head? Oh my god. Yeah, sure. Do you just want to hit the little outskirts of that town? Oh, yeah, they have that, and then I think here. Let me double check real quick. Yeah, they have an intersection over there with a construction site and a couple of two-story buildings. All right, give me 1 second. Let's see. A-frame. Hey, if you guys want, I got some targets set up in that building over there if you guys want to test your reaction. Got it. I'll be watching. Uh, the two-story house over to your northwest, just right past the little courtyard area. Good job. Yeah, sorry, I didn't want to give you guys live targets. Just said the AI have said is not elite, but it would definitely pop you if you're not careful. All right, do you want me to give you a small building for you guys to raid then? And test it on. Oh yeah, look, if it's giving you shit and not like actually showing it up, the key thing is to like mark the ground right in front of it because some buildings are just assholes about it. I'd also recommend if you guys don't know already, try and find an empty key on your keyboard and you can bind using the like ace controls a hotkey to spray paint so that you don't have to, your first spray paint, you choose your color, at least if you have multiples, and then after that it'll keep reusing that can and you can just hit the hotkey and spray paint. It's great for if you're moving through like, 15 buildings. You don't have to use it. It just, yeah, it's a configure control thing with add-ons. I believe it's like, here, one sec, configure controls, config. Yeah, I think it's Ace Equipment. Let me check. Yeah, spray paint quick tag. Don't threaten him with a good time. Right, let me see. All right, I have a live fire building if you guys want to try and test it. All right, it's a two-story building over to the southeast. I can teleport you guys a little closer. All right, real quick, it is the two-story house over to your northeast. The white one that isn't half destroyed. Yeah, call it about 75 meters, 100 meters. This is 1-2 actual on 7-9er. I have Alpha taking care of one last thing, and then we can regroup, and you guys can teleport. How copy? This is actual. I have Alpha moving and testing themselves on one live fire building real quick, and then I'll teleport them back to you guys, regroup, and you can move out. How copy? Over. That was a smoke. Yeah, keep in mind where the wind blows. Make sure you guys do Shift K, because worst thing ever is to throw a smoke directly in front of you and have it just blow back in your face and do nothing. Yeah. Right now it's fine, but always make sure when you guys actually do this, uh, always keep in mind these are fucking just dead. They're death zones. Um, if you have to move across the main street, make sure you peek out and find where you're gonna move to. Pop a smoke best you can, and then just fucking haul ass across it, because streets are just they're killer. Right now it's fine, but just keep that in mind in the future. Yeah, no, you're absolutely correct. All right, push up. I should probably set myself to invincible. Yeah, yeah, it's fun. The real test is gonna be when I send them into the zone I have set up. It's not super rough, but if they get separated or fragged, then it's gonna get much harder. I don't have the AI set to Spec Ops level, but they can certainly spot them and engage. Let's see. Just reference, the house is the one on the southeast end of the road. Just a little bit past. Yeah, call it bearing 130. Yeah, it's the one right at the crossroad, next to the destroyed car. Yeah, not destroyed, next to past the destroyed car. Yeah, just didn't want you guys to get blindsided. Good job. I just realized I might have fucked him. As long as he doesn't shoot through the wall, but I'm gonna keep. If this guy starts shooting through the. All right, you guys got it all clear. Yeah, and yeah, you're hearing me giggle because I was following you with my camera, and it goes through the camera now. Yeah, also, if you suspect hostiles in here, this is actually the best place. Like, just peek your head right here and toss a flash. If you can do good and angle it either, like, right next to that wall on top, you can pop anybody that's there. I was watching to make sure that machine gunner didn't just magic his bullets through a wall to get you. Nothing. I mean, worst comes to worst, somebody should have a black spray paint on here, and you can cross out one of them. But like, it's not a huge deal. Yeah. All right, are you guys ready to regroup with the other fire teams? Mm-hmm. Jamal. Yeah, you got to be careful, especially right here because I've seen it where like it says it's clear, but it's not. You'll hit like the one pixel that's sticking up from the side, and it'll arma and it'll fall back directly on your face and flash you. Um, yeah, no, if you could pull it off, great. And in fact, I would encourage you guys, if you get the time, just to fuck around or whatever, just practice throwing a couple of grenades in there. Because once you find the sweet spot, you're fucking golden. But like that PKM, I had a PKM gunner in that corner. If the Zeus had been meaner or set the AI properly or something, that's a guaranteed 1 or 2 KIA. So flashbangs do help if you can get good enough on them. All right, I'll teleport you. All right, 1 second. I got my audio all mixed wrong. That's CSAT. I don't know. Yeah, sure, I'll get you TP. One sec. Let me make sure. No. That's far more accurate than it used to be. Fuck. All right. I mean, as long as you can roughly ballpark it, you're fine. If you're trying to pop somebody 800 meters away, you're probably not trying to get them like right off. All right. Nothing. You guys just planning out your assault? Yeah, no, no. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing what you're doing now. I'm not gonna tweak any of the AI or anything. What we got set is set. Um, yeah, no, that looks good. Don't discount moving through the outskirts of town too, though. It's not I. Oh, never mind. I just saw the red line there. Okay, I got it selected. I didn't have it on my primary, so it was all like blended in a little bit with the contour lines. Yeah. Yeah, because you have rocks and tree line. The town, as far as I know, like I said, I one sec. Yeah, I was double checking. The town is notionally clear. Like, do you guys hold up? Quick question. Do you guys want me to go and like I can put some yellow targets there, so you guys can practice scanning the buildings? All right, that's fine. Yeah, yeah. That's fine. Do you guys have any idea what you would want to do instead? Would you want to do like I don't know, we could if we have the time or maybe I can use this for a squad training, maybe like a convoy type escort thing where we not a direct convoy one, but when we're trying to get some supplies somewhere. No, you know what? I'll send in. I will send in. I'll go ahead and send in a request for it. See if I can get anybody. And then, yeah, you're right. That's actually a really good idea. We could do a quick, like some of our drill time can be used on a quick safety brief. Have them do a little turn and demonstration, and then, yeah, no, okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, if we have the time, I'll do it. Or if you guys even want to stay later, because, I mean, I have free time. So, I mean, all right. Well, you guys have it drawn out and everything, so I'll let you guys get to it. Um, just a quick recommendation for the future. If you guys are just doing the regular old squad wedge, column, um, just have it alternating so that you have somebody heavy left, somebody heavy right. You know what I mean? Not something super complex. It's literally just one dude on the side. It. Oh, quick comment. If you guys have anybody that has any spare space to store something, I'd recommend taking a heat round. You do know this is a fob and there is entrenched areas. Hmm. Oh, cool. So he already got on that. Awesome. I wasn't certain. All right, and just to let you guys know, just to let you know, if you do need to like up the difficulty or down the difficulty, make sure you just reach out on ZeusNet, and then we'll do it. All right, Harrison. Yeah, Harrison, you're in control, so you have final say here for this stuff. Um, like I expect you guys to be able to run together fairly well, but like if it comes to actual decisions, you can make them. Yes. Awesome. Yeah. All right. Just to keep you, just if it's anything private, I am streaming right now, and I don't want to get anybody in trouble. All right, that's fine. Hey, again, try not to let him die. Try to keep him alive. Why is that? Sure. Oh, did they literally just like have the zeroing? What the what the fuck? I mean, that's cool, but it does nothing. Oh, you know what? No, I bet I know what it is. I bet you that's something that is going to be corrected later. So they have the system in place already. Wait a second. Hey, Isaacs. I just realized in my fucking default squad leader loadout, I have a fucking heat round in my bag. I hadn't realized that. Yeah. Uh, do you have any HE? Yeah, it's an entrance, like it's a fob and stuff like that. So you might want to carry one HE, especially if the guys are carrying heat. I'm primarily acting as Zeus right now, but I can teleport like if you need one and act as if I was there. Awesome. Everybody good here? Also, make sure since we're about to launch, make sure everybody's volume is up to at least normal. There you go. Yeah, the TP pole will get you to start. Yeah, sorry. The TP pole is exactly there. It is hidden on the other side, so you can't just teleport back. If you guys need reinsert, go there. I will move the pole down when it gets when you guys push in. It should just be Charlie, because respawn is where you respawn. Like, honestly, once you guys get through here, I'm probably just gonna delete this flagpole anyways. Is there a what? Negative. This is pure training exercise, so you don't have to worry about any of that. See you on the other side. Okay, time to. I have the backwards. This will be push to talk 3. This will be push to... Actually, this will be push to talk 1. Push to talk 2. Push to talk 3. Lima Charlie on 1-3. Go ahead and fix this. Push to talk 3. Push to talk 2. Push to talk 1. There we go. Yeah, that pat gun killed 2 guys with overpressure. Yeah, in the bunker tower. Yeah, right now I don't think they're even in a position to really watch. Just pull up a couple guys to patrol up. A mortar with a couple of rounds might have been a bit nicer, and also more realistic because we don't generally have packs. I think the last time we used them was like 2 ITXs ago. I mean, it got him moving, so it did that objective. Yeah, solid. Also, keep in mind when you take control of a unit and you hop back out, it like fucks up your radio binds again. So make sure. Yeah, so just make sure that you have your radios in whatever order. If you have to drop them, pick them up. That way you just have your default. Good job. I'm proud of seeing my guys do this stuff. Cool. No AA or anything like that. Okay, so BMDs, BRD, got it. Hey, when they get in range, if those vehicles get moving, make sure you keep an eye on, I think it was the BTR. I know some of them are kind of wonky and their damage models were kind of broken for a bit. I don't know if they got fixed. Solid copy. Advise, I'm going to reduce this BTR scale just by a hair since there's no cover over there. Lower it down to about 75. I put it down to about 75%. Awesome. Yeah, I just don't want him to get wiped by it. Yeah, solid. But if they can pop smoke and move over to that warehouse area, they'll be in much better defensive position. That or those rock walls. Mark my words, though, if they get good line of sight on that BTR, it's dead. He blips it. Yeah, did you notice that damage model was kind of fucked? It took like 2 direct hits. Really? Did it hit the ground behind it? Because it's on my screen, it looked like it detonated right at the rear. Weird. I saw detonation on my screen. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't fully sync up. But how'd that second hit do? Yeah, solid. I just didn't want to take a chance. They're saying that BRDM you have isn't a perfect hold down. Fuck. Also, keep in mind with that BRDM or the BMP, whichever has the ATGM, that ATGM will absolutely shrek them. They are stupid high with those things. Not wrong. There's actually a lot of cover. Good judgment call. A bit sketch, but that's with information he does not know. I'm actually going to bump up my volume a little bit so I can hear him a bit better. I'm kind of surprised comms are working super well right now. There we go. Nice. Was that the AI? Should we just count that as a win since that just happened? It's the first time I've ever seen AI flip it. So was that alarm thing just so that you would have an excuse to play with a noise? nice. I'm gonna have that Dishka over at the construction site just like pop a few rounds. I'll give it a suppress order over towards where the shots are coming from. If he can turn. Oh, he might. Oh, you know what? Yeah, this one. I don't know why I was thinking this is the one that had the full visibility. He doesn't. Oh, spotter's left. Trying to make sure. You know what? Right here might be a good spot. Oh, nice. Guys, come on, please stay clear. It's not just. I guess it is destroyed. Wherever you get the QRF from, remember that Charkia is clear. Solid. Solid copy. Any kind of chance for repair drop? Yeah, like one set. Like even if it's just dropping them in the forest. Make it like a first response. Have a hip fly right by. Drop them off. Alright, I had the guys pull out from the construction site. I might be slowly peeling the guys off there to react to contact. Oh, Isaac's just... Be advised, I moved the teleport pole over behind the warehouse. Was that bird able to drop off anybody? Yeah, I'm here. What's up? Yeah, yeah, it's Isaac's. I'll have him just learn to pass that up. Honestly, it's a defensive thing. I'd let it pass as long as they know to radio that up. Hey, Isaacs. Just remember to radio that up when you're using the Dishka. Oh, if you did, it didn't. I don't think it got past up the chain. Yeah, yeah. No, I mean, I'm not against it or anything. I mean, we'd probably get set. They'd probably say no in an actual lot, but I'll let you use it because it's fucking. Why not? All right, that's cool. Yeah, no, it's fine. Any more QRF coming in? Make sure you set them to fearless and fire at will. Did you get stuck? The fuck? Oh, that's weird as fuck. Yeah, something broke on those UAZs to me. It looks like the driver's underneath. Yeah, it's weird. Probably heard me when I was doing some of that. Oh well. Hey, Clinton Neal, can you do me a favor? Set up a like HVT area in Charkia. We can say that there was an informant and a possible hostile informant to watch for any movement, and we want to capture him. Yeah, like I don't know, like a plain Joe civilian that was a second set of eyes for these guys, and then we could have him set up with a couple of bodyguards, and we try and retrieve him, and then try and fight off anybody else that's trying to retrieve him. Oh wait, that's them. A firm standby. Clinton, how far are you along in that? Solid copy. Whitman. Actually, Clint, can you label like the AO, the small area of housing or whatever where your HVT is suspected to be, so that the guys can go in there, and then once they start breaching those houses, we can send in like a retrieval team. Just just set it up. We're gonna do a quick debrief and then we'll kick it off. Let me see. Can I... Yeah, I'm here. I'm grabbing the Ace Arsenal box. A firm, but have him have some kind of like element where they gotta retrieve him. Maybe he was an officer out of the fob. Here, I'll go over there and I'll go over there for the debrief. You just take care of this. See if you can swing a box by. All right, I'm here. I is here. Oh, you guys need a zoo seal? All right. Yeah, I got you guys all done. Uh, I'll let you guys give your feedback first, and then I'll give any of mine if I need it. Yeah, that I didn't see him put that down, but I told him not to engage you guys with it. It was literally just a starter gun, essentially. He fired the second he got done with those few rounds. That was it. You guys did a fantastic job. The only things that hindered you were things that you could not have really seen, especially since you weren't finished scouting when you got hit by the artillery. Um, you managed to engage the BTR and take it out, even though it was like it engaged you. I think at the max limit it could. I saw where it was peeking at you guys from. It basically saw you guys through 2 feet off the ground in between a couple of hills to start engaging and pushing out. It was not much, so I know you guys might have had a time getting on it until it was much closer. You did a fantastic job. It like from what I could tell, you guys whatever casualties you took weren't enough to like hinder you. I6 was the only KIA, which was funny. Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, no, from what I could tell though, you guys did fantastic. I was expecting, especially when we started angling in and throwing a whole bunch of rounds at you, you know, at least 2 or 3 KIA, and then, fucking 6 to 8 wounded, and just have you guys be walking wounded. No, I just thought the AI was gonna hit you at long ass ranges through narrow ass windows. Oh yeah, no, yeah, and then I put a fuck ton of machine gunners in the area as well. And I know they don't like if you get a drop on them, they're not a big deal. But if they can get a beat on you, they can wipe out entire fire teams. So that's what I was wondering. I was like, I put down so many. I was legitimately concerned that you guys get 70% of them, and then the rest would just dial in and light you up as you were moving through. Especially since it's yeah. And if I can get that kind of stuff move forward, I will. Like I'd love to see that more often. The thing is, we can do that during trainings because we can throw it up on side, but because we don't have the giant shactic things, they get mad at us for putting things on maps sometimes. I'll have to talk to Russell about that. Um, the thing is, we do have the plans planned out during the planning meetings and everything, but it's like nobody translates that into the actual thing. If Um, yeah, the last time he did plan out 3. Russell did plan out several routes. We just didn't put it on the map. If you guys can take care of your fire teams and get everything done that way, then I'll just turn it over to Harrison or Madison, whoever is going to be the 2IC, just to make sure you guys are organized. I can actually go and just pop them up on my second screen and actually, remark all the routes we had planned. That way we can use those as fallbacks, and that would help out a lot. You're right. Yeah, because the thing is he doesn't have them, loaded in when we actually get into the server, so we have to re-put everything down, and everybody's so busy managing things. If you guys take care of your end, I can go in and pull it up second screen and remark, redraw all the stuff on the map, so we have an idea. Yeah, operations, ITX is the official stuff. I can, I if it was our plan, I can draw it on the map. Yeah. Um, but I mean, imagine if we did this for every squad. If we have it planned together on a platoon level, fine. But if we had every squad writing notes everywhere, it would get cluttered in some areas. Yeah, I'll talk to him about that, and we'll see what we can get done. So that because I do like being able to mark and be able to fucking note things down. Well, yeah, the thing is we are supposed to have that ability where you put it on your personal map and then you can like publish that map and the others can grab it in your group. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Guys, just to let you guys know about the only thing I saw at any real point was a couple of times a couple of people wandered off like 50 meters from the rest of their fire team. It wasn't often, and it wasn't in crazy areas. It was like I could tell somebody was running to the next bit of cover because it was closer, which is fine. Just keep in mind, like for whatever reason, Acre was super forgiving today. Half the time, if you do that, your 3 for 3s will cut out, especially if it's any kind of hilly terrain. This is relatively flat land, and Acre's actually playing nice, which is awesome. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When you're prone, you should have the option to like bend your antenna. I don't know if the 3 for 3s have that or just the 152s. Okay, yeah, that does help. I will say though, I will say this terrain was really nice. I was tucked up on that hill where you guys kicked off from for half the time you're moving in, and I could hear you guys like 700 meters away, kilometer away, without any issue. I only shifted once. All right, hey so your next objective, and I'm yeah, here it is. There's a VIP in town. I shouldn't be on yelling. I'm on normal to me. That's weird. All right, I'm a step above Whisper. Can you guys at the box hear me? Okay. All right. So if you check the VIP area, uh, that was an officer who was out leisurely outside of the fob. You were gonna go capture him. Be advised, he might have radioed in for some backup for somebody to come pick him up from one of the nearby bases. So we have to get in there quick, not shoot him, and get him out. Maybe, maybe. Be right back. There we go. It. Oh wait, hold up. Oh, he might have had it marked on group here. Sorry, it's not his exact building. You see what I got right there? That's the area. Yeah. Sorry, he had marked it on group and Keep in mind, he did have some bodyguards with him. He didn't go out by himself. do, do you want to section the area off? Oh no, no. I wasn't saying like section it so that you guys went separate, but just so you have quick reference area, so you could say like he's moving into, Delta or Charlie, just a rough thing that everybody knows where that's at, and you could just ballpark it. There you go. Yeah, doesn't have to be anything complex. Generally, I try to avoid numbering the compounds in particular. I'll break it down to, alpha through Foxtrot if it's absolutely necessary for the weird shape ones. Northeast. Yep. It's an officer. So typical officer wear, beret, sidearm. It capture. We're trying to grab intelligence off him. Yep. Yeah, shotgun. This is the best time to have a shotgun. All right, it sounds like they're going to be kicking off fairly shortly. Civilian car. One per squad. Yeah, and then he should. Since Isaacs wants to take it, let him take it. Um, yeah, and then if anybody wants to be like a designated breacher for if Isaacs isn't here, if he has to carry a Miles, go for it. We can give him a breacher loadout, and I'll just like note it on the documentation. Oh, that'd be fantastic. Yeah, yeah, we noticed. I mean, he was pretty much all we got to. He got qualified by Lee before he took off. Yeah, so I mean, we didn't really have anybody else that could do it. No, if you can get Rogers to it, great, because I can give that to him all the time. It won't really change his duties. What do you have him acting as right now? You're oh, okay. Yeah, that's not honestly gonna change anything. Yeah, no, that's fine. But if I could have somebody as a DMR, because we don't need it for everything, but it is nice to have just for the sheer recon value. Yeah, no, yeah. They did change DMR courses now, so that it might be easier. I'll try and get in touch and poke people until they, say, hey, yeah. I at some point I'm gonna have to look into getting qualified myself just so I can give you guys lessons. All right, Glenn and Neil, they're giving them the briefing. Hey, you guys might want to swap out also for your frags to get flashbang since we are moving into town. So there's always a chance for civilian presence, and we want to keep things to a minimum. Keep your launchers and stuff because if they do decide to bring a Vic, then I do want to be able to take it out. But like for room clearing and stuff, go non-lethal. Oh yeah, I know. I wish, huh? That's fine. Yeah, I'm just quick word. Just in case nobody thought of it. This is gonna be in town, so civilian to neutral civilian, meaning you know, don't shoot HE if you can avoid it. You might want to swap out your frags for flashbangs. You can keep your launchers because if they bring in VX, you want to be able to take them out. But just try and minimize. No idea. Relatively light movers though. Yeah, I'm here. All right, hold off. They're not. They're still briefing and everything right now. Have them wait till they start kickoff and start moving. They're doing their briefing and I'm changing out some of their gear real quick. Yeah, I'll have that as the exfil zone. All right. Also, Metastic, you got your guys on flashbangs and stuff, right? That's fine. Just all right. Deploy them smart. Remember. Yep. Yeah, they legit got mad at us when somebody did that on accident. All right, I'm gonna be popping off. You guys get me on ZeusNet if you need me. Time to ninja vanish. All right, now they're pushing in. Also, they're gonna be moving over to the storage area over to the north. So be ready to have some kind of exfil there. I'd love it if we could get them a chopper out of there. Yeah, like we'll have them flag it and then see if we can't pull a chopper and pick them up. Otherwise, we can just call index depending on the time. That looks nice. Good job, guys. I gotta admit, this is making me proud, just seeing these guys do it this good. Alright, I moved the reinsert pole to where the arsenal was. Good job. Alright. Making a good call actually. Ooh. Reduce you there. Okay, yeah, about the only thing is that these guys are separate. Although, to be fair, that has a lot of the newer guys. As long as they regroup. As long as they work together, it's fine. I get that they got a little, you know, off because they lost their FTL. But they're sticking together, they're working as a team. And it looks like, and they did step up, so yeah, it looks like they're trying to work their way over to the guys, which is good. That's what I want to see. Not perfect, but very, very good. Especially considering that it came out of the blue. Hopefully Matusik's stuff gets in and he gets back in, but if he doesn't, they still did a fantastic job. Yep, alright, he has a testing security. We're gonna find out shortly. Oh shit, 2 men down. Oop. Yeah, I'll have to talk to him about that. Trying to avoid roads. There's plenty of back area they could have come over. They got their tunnel vision. Oof, what took him out? Who's it? Isaacs, Victor, and Locke. Alright, he needs a heal. Genj needs a heal. He doesn't have a corpsman to like stitch him. Although he does have the other guys, but whatever. I'll give him this one for training purposes. Where's Genj at? Did he die? Hey, Russell. Yes. And hop on channel 13 on the 152. We're using that to dock. Myself and Clintonio. Yeah, that or Shaka. Hold up. Let me unhide myself. Yeah, Shaka up on me. And then you can use the group chat because when I'm in Zeus, you can't hear him anymore. Not your local. Yeah, because they use the Zeus cam now. So, all right, I'm gonna go find out where Genj is. No, but you can use the group chat and then you can use the radio to talk. Oh, here comes a BTR. Or no, it's a BRDM. Yeah, now it's match 16 that's getting separated. Actually, you know what? Here, I'm gonna take Mandasic to his guys. Wait, what? He didn't die, did he? Where the oh, somebody teleported him again. God damn it. I wanted him with his men. Lima Charlie on 1-3. Oh. Okay. Yeah. The guys have been doing a fantastic job so far. Yeah, I don't think he has, but they've done a pretty good job, all things considered. How does he keep dying? Where's Genj? God damn it. Yeah. I want to give him a nice scenic one, but not enough time. Make sure they have their security. Yeah, I'll adjust that afterward. If they can avoid jumping over walls. Yeah, no, they did good. I think right now it's because of the HVT or HVI. Yeah. I mean, this is something we don't normally tackle. They assaulted a fob earlier, and they did that with one casualty, considering it was up against a platoon and a half and in armor. Yeah, once they cross into this storage area, I'm gonna call index. Yeah, I'll let them know about that. They know what bounding is. They were practicing it earlier. I just think he misspoke. Yeah, no. All right, Clint O'Neill, if you're on net, go ahead and clear them. It's index. Oh, nice. This is extra security. Oh, yeah, I'll adjust that. I think they got confused. I mean, Green did tell them to go all in. I'll have them do security in the future. Yeah, and again, it comes down to unfamiliarity. Plus, these guys are a lot of new ones. Yeah. All right. Lem, who was in charge when you guys when Matisic lost connection? All right. Yeah, I heard him step up. I just didn't recognize the voice right off the bat. You guys did good. The thing is, you guys got separated from the rest of the squad. That's why you guys were hitting so much contact. Yeah, no, but you were that one street. Actually, it was more like two streets. But when you guys were over, at least the initial part, um, I mean, I saw you guys heading back, and you made it and regrouped with them. But when you guys pushed off, you headed into some of the densest area where the enemy was. Yeah, and it sounded like you guys got tunnel vision. Yeah. Oh no, no, I get it. I think what happened is, and it's not you guys alone. I noticed a couple of I noticed the squad basically. You guys got tunnel vision engaging the hostiles. Um, if you can try and keep one guy, pulling security and stuff, but basically have his job be the thinker, whether that's you or somebody you designate to, basically keep a broad view and keep somebody from having tunnel vision. It should be the team leader ideally, but whoever steps up, take over and just do it that way. All right, here I'm gonna let me see, teleport where everybody is. Here, just hand him off to me. All right, guns on back, everybody, and then break it down to a whisper, unless you're fire team leader in this case. Oh God, what happened? Okay, thank God. Thought my game froze. All right, so you guys did a fairly good job. Um, I noticed it got a bit rough there when Madison lost connection. I heard you did. I heard Crespo, you stepped up immediately afterward, which was awesome. It was fantastic to hear. Um, I noticed you guys got separated, but you made your way back. Uh, Especially through unknown terrain. You did a fairly good job of making sure that you guys weren't walking into an ambush trying to regroup. So good job there. Um, I did notice a couple times, especially towards the end when you guys were pushing into the compound area where the VIP was and had more bodyguards and stuff. You got a bit tunnel visioned, and it was. I could tell immediately that it started impacting you. I saw a lot more deaths because people weren't radioing in where they were moving, and if they saw any hostiles on the way. You guys basically stopped covering each other, so you were moving out into the streets, which you couldn't avoid in that area, and just somebody would just get lit up. Like I saw Green specifically die like 3 or 4 times during that bit, and it was just because of crossing the open areas, and you know, maybe you guys were communicating on the ground level, and I couldn't hear that, which is understandable. But yeah, always trying and have somebody covering you. It's why we use battle buddies. Yeah, and Green, it wasn't you alone. I saw Isaacs do it a couple times too. Um, yeah, 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 yeah. No, if you know it's a hard area and that your terrain just sucks, try and smoke and move. That area was just a bitch and a half the way we set it up defensively. It had a lot of wide open roads, uh, and it was meant to be a kill zone. Just in the future, just do your best to minimize it. I do get sometimes the AI will just pop you. Like even if you do your best to do it, even crossing an area, doing everything right, you're still in risk. So you can still die, and I get that. Just uh, just do your best to minimize it. I did notice you get a bit impatient there at the end. Um, it wasn't. The thing was, it was about the same you would see in any kind of warlord compound. It wasn't outrageous. It was just put in really tight spots. Um, the BRDM that came up, you guys, was from the QRF. All they had there was a couple of machine guns and like one UAZ. and then it had about a squad and a second squad worth of like outer ring patrolmen in 2-man teams. It was a fair amount, but it wasn't at the fob level. And the main thing was you guys did the initial assault fantastic when you were going to the VIP, but once you guys got tunnel vision and the comms stopped rolling, basically when people started dying is when it broke down. Um, I get it. Just try and keep in mind, two ICs step up. Do some training. If you're a two IC and you're not 100% sure you know how to do it, um, simply tag along with another fire team. Act as the security force for them, or consult with your fellow fire team members and the fellow fire team leadership because they will have ideas. If I'm in Bravo and I know that Charlie lost their fire team leader and you don't know for certain what to do, report in what you're doing and then ask Bravo if they want you to do anything. Or ask the squad leader in particular if they want you to do anything. Just break it down to bite-sized chunks. It makes it a lot easier to move, and it might be a simple order like, yeah, we're moving this way, just cover our left flank, and then all you got to do is make sure that you stay with them and cover off to their left, provide security. You don't have to be a mastermind. You just have to be able to communicate and listen for a tasking. So yeah, and make sure that you report up that they're down, you're stepping up. I did hear you say that. Good job when Green died. Um, I know you didn't have specific training for that, and so you did a fantastic job. Yeah, and what Russell says. Uh, Go ahead and ask. All right. Um. Otherwise, I think you guys did fine. Towards the end, the only thing I noticed was you guys kind of got rushed. And I can't blame you for that. If you guys had simply bounded out a bit to the best of your ability, it would have helped out a lot more. Just setting up defensive lines. Everybody just kind of, pushed out at once, and it left your rear a little unguarded. So next time, if you have that, just try and set a couple of teams to play defensive and then just bound past each other. A bit of practice and that'll be really smooth to do because it doesn't have to be anything hard set. It just pull off a couple guys to the right or left, have them provide cover, and you guys just move through as necessary. Yeah. Um. I mean, you guys did okay. I was literally just looking at a stream when I was floating above you guys, though. It just looked like one conscious stream, so you guys did maintain pacing. It wasn't like people were overrunning each other, but it was very tight. No, it did provide security. You guys did it. As far as the helicopter, the only thing I noticed at the helicopter is, and I know this was some conflicting orders. Always try to provide security, especially when you know it'll take you. Like if you have four dudes, it's not a big deal. But we had almost a full squad here, so it was going to take 5-10 seconds to mount up at the least. Which normally isn't a bad deal, but you guys knew that hostiles were on your tail. Try and set a couple of guys to just keep eyes. You had security on the rear end of the chopper. The front end is where you were a little light, at least at first. I did notice you guys repositioned to meet the contact and kill him fairly quickly. So good job on that. Just keep that in mind in the future. It wasn't anything catastrophic, but just make sure you have a full 180 there. Otherwise, you guys did a great job. You got the HVI out. You didn't shoot him. Um, the FOB assault did fucking fantastic. Only one KIA, minimal casualties, considering that you were going up against overwhelming force. So good job. I was very proud of you guys today, especially since this is a lot of y'all's first time working with each other. Um, I'll ask Linda Neal and then I'll turn it over to the fire team leaders. Clint, you got anything? I won't. I want to get these guys they're saying in, or else we'll get final. Guys, break it up. Break it up. All right. Um, Fire team leaders, you guys have anything in particular? Yeah. All right. Madisek, you got anything? Or I suppose Crespo, since you were the one in charge for a fair bit of this. Yeah, Lamb, I legitimately have that on my stream. I watched you do that. I'm like, oh, he's gonna die. And then I saw you fire that round. I'm like, did he get it? And I looked and he started smoking. I'm like, well, he didn't die in vain. So yeah, good. So good job with that, man. Yep. Yeah, we'll do a circle after this for you new guys. All right, and then Harrison, you got anything? Yeah, no, I want to see more of this, guys. Did the Sundays work out better for you all? All right, all right, that's fine. We'll just leave it on Sundays then. It's not a big deal. I hope to see more of you guys come. Did you guys have fun? All right, all right. Well, I'm gonna turn it over to Russell real quick, and then we'll get our little intros out of the way for the new guys. Yeah. I mean, generally, I like to have it. Don't all hop over at once. Have at least one person cross over. Once you know part of the wall is relatively secure, then you can cross over. It's not a huge deal. Um, just have somebody basically be the guinea pig. Go over, take a shot. If they don't die horrifically, then have them secure the area. Have another person cross over, and then you guys just set up a small beachhead and push through. It it just makes it less likely for us all to run into the side of a machine gunner. It's treat it like you would a road, and we're good. Is that all you got, Russell? Oh, did you take notes? Look at you being more responsible than me. I will take the blame for this. I was saying HVT and then I caught on and corrected myself. It's not something we've had to deal with a lot. If I do more of this, I definitely want to get it to be second nature to tell the difference. But like when we were doing the briefing and everything, we had it as HVT and I wasn't even thinking about it. Well, once a person, when you're trying to unmake a person. Well, that was also right around the time where the compound had several major roads around it. And I could tell, I saw you cross over at one point. Like you just took two steps out into the street, and there was a machine gunner that went up from prone, saw you, and just blew you away. And then Isaac's tried to engage. It got a couple shots at him. It was just, it wasn't entirely your fault. They had you dialed in for whatever reason. The microwave turntable landed on you repeatedly. We didn't the drills primarily I'm doing for squad training. What they did today for the drill time is it was familiarization. The guys made sure everybody had their loadout set, made sure everybody knew what their role was, and then did you guys actually get around to doing some of the AT practice? I all right. I yeah, I was mainly Charlie. Alpha, you guys were running through Mount with me, and I was putting in some targets for you guys. So Alpha was Mount. Green, did you guys ever get the AT? Because I know you reported back in early, and I asked Clinton, and I'll just drop a couple things for you. Did Clinton Neal actually pop in anything for you guys to shoot? Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, all right, that's fine. I know Alpha got some out, and I know the other guys got their shit in order. It was all a little ad hoc. It was primarily making sure everybody knew what the deal was. Anything extra was just a bonus for right now. Um, Next week we'll be going into the more intricate and detailed stuff like formations and everything. These guys were able to do bounding. They were able to utilize a whole bunch of stuff. It was rough towards the end of this second objective, but the first one was textbook. It was fantastic, especially since it was a lot of open terrain with enemy machine guns and hostile vehicles that you guys managed to get past. Like I said, with only one KIA, which genuinely pleases me. If that had happened during an operation, half of us would have been wiped out just because it's how ops go. So yeah, I'm proud of that. They did do good. All right, ending it here.